Hi, my name is Anant and I welcome you to my YouTube channel 22 Yards. If you like the contents of this video, then do not forget to press the subscribe button. Today I am going to talk to you about a famous Indian player called Iftikhar Ali Khan Pataudi. Iftikhar Ali Khan Pataudi was the father of the very famous player and Indian captain Mansoor Ali Khan Pataudi. Lucky are those fathers who are known by the deeds of their son. But Iftikhar Ali Khan Pataudi was a great player in his own right. I will give you a little background of Iftikhar Ali Khan Pataudi. He was born in 1910. His father came from Kandahar and became the first Nawab of Pataudi, which is a small princely state ensconced in Haryana, not very far from Delhi. His mother was the daughter of the Nawab of Lahore, and he was related to both Mirza Ghalib as well as Liaquat Ali Khan, who then became the Prime Minister of Pakistan. Pataudi was a sportsman. He was very good at cricket, but he was also very good at playing hockey and billiards. Pataudi was educated in Atchison College, Lahore, which was also the alma mater of the great Imran Khan, and has produced a large number of cricketers of note. Iftikhar Pataudi then went on to Oxford University to do his degree. He reached there in 1927 and he earned his Oxford Blues in 1929, 2 years later. He promptly hit 193 against the strong Cambridge team batting for Oxford. Later on in 1931, Pataudi was prolific. He scored 1300 runs for Oxford in a season and averaged 93. In the same season, batting against Cambridge, he scored a 238 after Alan Ratcliffe had scored 201 the previous day. The proud Pataudi declared immediately that he will better it, and he went on to score 238 not out for Oxford against Cambridge, which is a record that stood from 1931 to 2005. This must be one of the longest standing records in university cricket anywhere. Pataudi was a prolific scorer in county cricket. In fact, he was the Wisden Cricketer of the Year in 1932. Based on his performances in county cricket, he was selected for the Bodyline series in 1932-33 against Australia. Playing his first test match in his debut against Australia in Sydney, he scored a brilliant 102. In fact, he emulated Ranji by scoring 100 on his debut. There, he refused to take the leg side Bodyline field set by Douglas Jardine against Australia. He was an objector to the Bodyline tactics employed by Douglas Jardine to defeat Australia and Bradman. In fact, that led to Douglas Jardine sardonically remarking that His Highness was a conscientious objector. Later on, Jardine was to threaten Iftikhar Ali Khan Pataudi by saying that he would never play a match for his adopted country again. Strange coming from a man who himself was born in India and England was his adopted country. The Nawab was also not short of words, and he replied to Jardine at the end of the series by saying that I have heard that Jardine has some good points, but I am yet to see any of them. Even later on, after the Bodyline series, Iftikhar Pataudi continued to score heavily, and in 1946 captained India to England. You have to realize that he has only played 6 test matches and has a very meager average of 20. But some of his cricket, the 3 tests that he played were after the war, so he actually lost the best years due to the war. His cricketing greatness is not what this video is about. It is about the fact that a Nawab stood for fairness and stood for fair play against Douglas Jardine. We have been accused as Indians many times of our craven attitude when we see the white man. However, Iftikhar Ali Khan Pataudi did not fall prey to that attitude. There is something attractive about a man who stands for fairness and stands for justice. For example, there was an image of a lone soldier not doing the Nazi salute in a sea of soldiers giving it to Hitler. All those soldiers have remained nameless, and so is the soldier who refused to give the salute. But his is an enduring image. Similarly, there is a lonely image of the tank man, which is famously called the tank man, of a Chinese person standing bravely against a Chinese tank in 1989 when Chinese tried to crush the democratic movement at Tiananmen Square well, which led to the death of more than 3,000 students. Iftikhar Ali Khan Pataudi's act was not as dramatic, but it was nevertheless brave. The British did not exact revenge by attacking his estate, and on his part, Ali Khan Pataudi did not take a step backwards and oppose the English captain when he thought he was employing tactics that were patently unfair. And therein lies his greatness. Pataudi was to later die playing a polo match in 1952 at the young age of 42 on his son Mansoor Ali Khan's birthday. I have only one complaint against Iftikhar Ali Khan Pataudi. India had toured England in 1932-33. Two of the best Indian batsmen were Iftikhar Ali Khan Pataudi and Dilip Singh Ji, but they refused or did not appear for the Indian side. Indian bowling had England on the ropes in that test match, and if these two great batsmen had appeared for India, maybe our debut would have been more storied. This is Anant Gupta signing off for 22 yards. Till next time, all the best.